Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to more content on the channel. In today's video, we're gonna play some more Rise crossover. Now, guys, I want to start off the video by saying I'm sorry, man. Listen, I haven't had the time to really be playing this game like that, and it's actually gotten updated twice since we've last played. They got a brand new update that just dropped, like, I think 2 or 3 days ago by the time you guys see this video, and additionally, they've done a mini update as well. In today's video, we're just gonna go through all that new content and try to see what's up. I definitely got you guys the next time the game updates again. I'm gonna focus on this game and trying to get up to speed and trying to get like to be one of the strongest players on the game, because this week you guys already know I dedicated to Anime Kingdom, and I gotta get up to speed on Anime Kingdom too. But nevertheless, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you want to continue to see more content in the game, just drop a like in the video and support your boy. Thank you. All right, fellas, so we are in game. First things first, right? We're actually in the solo leveling island. They've added in a new enchant, so now if we click this, you guys can see that they will have Shadow Affinity, which increases your shadow's damage by the weapon's damage. Apparently, the max level you can get that enchant is going to be level 7, and it gives you plus 5% weapon damage and shadow damage as well, if I'm understanding that correctly, based on how they have it written in the Discord server's update logs. So you can get up to a max of 35%, obviously, if you do 5% multiplied by the total amount of levels, which is going to be 7. So up here, they've also added in Shadow Aspect, which it says here, your weapon inbound the power of your shadows that will deal more damage. It sounds very similar, right? But they don't stack with one another. So that one has a max level of 3, and you get 5% of shadows. Or, well, let me rephrase that. You get 5% of your shadows power to become your weapon power, which goes up to a maximum of 15%. So I guess that's why I got a little bit confused with how it was written for the other on the Discord server. I think it's 5% of your weapon damage for the Shadow Affinity becomes your shadow's damage, maximum of 35% overall. So that's how that works. Apparently, they've also done some rebalancing and stuff like that. So now shadow rank up chances are buffed by 10 times. That's insane, bro. All right. The weapon mastery stat increases the amount that your weapon actually is amplified by as far as like damage is concerned, from 0.5% to 0.75%. And I believe if we go into the shop, we should be able to see this. Actually, no, not really, because it would be a part of the bundle. Oh, no, right here. So they added a new potion in the game called the +1 Arise potion. This gives you +1 Arise chance, and it lasts 2 minutes when you actually attempt to arise shadows and things of that nature. So I always thought this was the case, but apparently it wasn't. I think it was the case before, but you guys let me know. You know, I am a noob. So the Infernal Castle just spawned. That's also another reason why I was camping out over here. But dungeons. Okay, so dungeons experience per kill have changed now. So ED rank dungeons give you 1 XP on enemy kill. CB rank dungeons give you 2 XP per enemy kill. A and S rank dungeons give you 3 XP per kill, and then SS rank dungeons give you 4 XP per kill. Okay, so that's gonna make leveling up your character a little bit easier for you. Now let me actually go ahead and run this Infernal Castle while I yap to you guys. So obviously they have now checkpoints. I think we briefly touched this in the last video, so you can go in at floor 30, 40, 20, whatever you want to do. So we're gonna go in at floor 30, because 30 is actually when they give us a chance to spawn in a I want to say N or N plus monarch, but I think it might just be an N, not N plus. And in fact, it's actually Frieza that's here, which is very lamentable. So we're gonna have to back out and run this looping a couple of times. But getting Frieza G rank on our team is gonna be better than anything. You guys know that I really have to try to get a team of G ranks, because our team just sucks right now. I'm sorry, like we just are not that good. So while we're going through this, I might as well just yap to you guys about some of the other changes. Apparently now when you actually do dungeons, they've added in a retry option of dungeons, which is just phenomenal. So now that might actually get me to farm dungeons, because I thought dungeons were so annoying before. You completed them, you would have to leave, you would have to rejoin. It was just really annoying. But now with this change, it's obviously very easy to grind them. And additionally, there's a portal that spawns in at the end of each dungeon, which we would have to check out ourselves to see how that all looks like, because I'm just yapping to you guys. But by the way, I don't know if they increased the prices for the retry on the Infernal Castle, but I don't remember it costing 12 QA gems to retry. But anyway, like I said, we're gonna have to give a dungeon a go later into this video so we can check out how the new system for the dungeon is going to fare out. But it definitely is a lot more noob friendly now, and a lot more ease of access. When I think about it, this game is actually kind of funny because here I am trying to get at least all G ranks on my team, and people are on having, like, they're on like N+ team loadouts right now. Like, they have a full team of N+ ranked shadows, and here I am. There we go. First arise on Frio. Let's see what we get him as. I wish they added in an option to skip the summoning animation, but I don't think that's in the game. Let me go ahead and confirm though, because I don't want to just be yapping for no reason here. Let's see, what did we get, Mr. Frio? Okay, we got him as a G rank. That's good though. I'm gonna enable like sub cutscenes and ultimate effects. I'm just gonna disable, well, ultimate visual effects. I don't want to disable that. So I'll disable all this other stuff and we'll see if that helps out. I'm not really quite too sure if any of that is gonna toggle it, but I also feel that when you do happen to summon a shadow, just seeing that cutscene just slows down the entire process, and it's just kind of annoying low-key. But apparently they've also added in a new upgrade for shadow equips into the guild. So I'll go ahead and show you that after we defeat this trio one more time. There you go. So let's go into guilds and we'll go into upgrades, guild, and shadow slots. As you guys can see, we currently have a couple of our tiers maxed out, but we need to get our shadow slots up to level 4 or 5. I mean, it's level 4 right now, but we need to get to level 5. It's gonna be very, very expensive to do that, but just want to let you guys know that they have that now in the game as well. So now with that update, there was a new code called new enchant, and of course it would be already expired. All right, whatever, it is what it is. Let me go ahead and just keep running these. Let me just focus on running the castles back to back, and I'll let you guys know if I get anything good, because we are wasting precious time yapping about this update right now. Hold on. All right, chat. Unfortunately, the Infernal Castle just despawned. If I show you guys my my shadows, I only managed to get 2 Frios in total. I mean, I guess it's okay. I don't even know when I got these units that we have on us right now, but whatever, I guess, brother. I don't really know. So let's go ahead and see if this code actually works. Called delay. Yes, it does work. Be sure to use that code as one of the new codes. All right, so with this other new code now, if we go to the index, as you guys can see, we have a weapons index now for weapons. Now, apparently, all the weapons that you've obtained in the game thus far might not be properly tracked, so you might have to get them again. But the cool part about this is that you can quite literally, like, let's say if I wanted to go to the Sacred Mall over here, you can make this like N, for example. Or, well, I think it's double S, right? Yeah, double S. So you guys can check how much damage weapons are going to do at their base multiplier. Now, it would be insane if at one point we can actually get this weapon index system to factor in all the different combinations and enchantments and things that you can get for your units. Because, I mean, for your weapons. Because then you could really see, like, okay, if I get like tier 8 sharpness, or sharpness 8, and this and that and blah blah blah, my weapon's gonna be doing this amount of damage. But that would be so extra. But I mean, if they can get that done eventually at one point, that would be pretty cool in my opinion. So we're gonna make our way to the new soul leveling island, because they've added in a new dungeon on that island. Unfortunately, currently the dungeon has not spawned, but it's like an orc island or something like that, related dungeon. So yeah, just wanted to point that out. But we're gonna make our way down over there because we really haven't been playing in that area. And as you guys saw with our weapons index, we should at least try if we can afford a new weapon, or just like, did we even get the new shadow? Oh yeah, we did get the new shadows in that area. Okay. Oh, and additionally, I wanted to point out that you can in the weapons index, you can add auto lock and auto destroy if you would like to do that, which I guess is pretty decent. So here's the weapon shop. Oh yeah, that's why I haven't bought any of the new weapons. You need 30 SX for the Archmage staff, which is the new like best weapon in the game. But obviously shadows are still meta, and I'm not with the meta because I'm a noob, but it is what it is. We'll get there eventually. So also, I want to let you guys know that with this latest update, they've made it so that legendary shadows can now be upgraded to N rank. So that's pretty cool. Before they were not able to be upgraded to N rank. I believe their max was G, and then their max level was subsequently increased to 250, and the max stats was increased to 165. Of course, these are baseline increases. So if you're N plus rank or higher ranked, you might see that these shadows can already be higher level and whatnot. Now, as you guys can tell, we could have a total of 90 members on our guild. I don't think we need an upgrade for more players. No, we have that maxed out. So yeah, 90 total players in the guild now. They've increased the total allotted size for guild members by plus 10. And they've also nerfed the slot upgrade prices by a bit, which is probably why my guild has a couple of things maxed out, as you guys can tell. But you know, hey man. So soon enough, you guys will see. We gotta wait until it hits the 20-minute mark, but they've added in world bosses into the game now. That's like one of the main points of this update. And apparently they appear on random islands every 30 minutes, again at the 20-minute mark and 40-minute mark of every hour, which doesn't make sense because 30 minutes from the 20-minute mark would be 50-minute mark, but that's what they have on the Discord. Hey, that's what they're saying. So apparently the HP for the boss scales off of the brute on the island, and it drops dust, tickets, EXP, legendary shadows, and the rank is based on your rank. The good news is the shadows from the world bosses can actually rank up to N. So by the way, what I meant about the shadows dropping to your rank is that, like, if you're an A rank, the shadow that you get as a drop, if you get a drop, would be an A rank. And obviously the max drop would be a G rank. The Discord peeps, or well, Pyda himself is saying that N rank players get G rank players get double S rank, etc, etc. So let me check my inventory to see if we got this. But from us actually, we got a couple of potion bundles here. But from us actually being able, yes, there you go, we got a couple of keys. So from us running the Infernal Castle that we did earlier, they've added in this new mechanic, which is key dungeons. So you get basic keys from running the Infernal Castle and defeating Infernal Castle bosses, and then you can craft a dungeon key to open up a dungeon, apparently. Now, this special type of dungeon supports up to 10 players. It's one room and one boss, and the rank of it is based on your player rank as well. So shadows from these dungeons can also be upgraded to rank N. So we're gonna hit respawn because I don't know where you can craft that key. I think it might be in the starter area here. I could be wrong, but I wanted to point out that the new shadows they've added in this update, which is 11 total, are from these new mechanics. So 5 are from the world bosses, and then 6 are from the key dungeons that you can actually craft. Also, a nice little change is that now you are actually able to track quests, and they appear on your right hand side of your screen, as you guys can see. And completed quests turn green, as you guys can see. So that's pretty cool. All right, so actually the key stuff is in the guild tower. So you go down to the guild tower and you can go ahead and key craft, as you guys can see, and you can get a couple of different keys if you would like. Now it seems that you do need runes and like sub materials that they did not mention in the update log. And I guess here you can select the key that you would have to actually go into the dungeon. So I actually crafted one of the keys. I was just about to say, I don't know if I even have any of these things, but I guess I did. I had a couple of solo runes and stuff like that. So we're probably gonna fail this, and this probably is gonna be a waste. Oh, people can actually join in from the like lobby, I guess. I don't know. We'll probably fail this, maybe not. I don't know. I'm a noob. I'm not strong enough, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, actually, never mind. We destroyed the boss. Wowzers. And we actually managed to arise him. Not bad. Okay. So technically we should be getting him as a G rank. And given what they told us, yeah, he should be a good unit. So there you go. We got Boto. And now we're getting kicked out. So maybe I can do another dungeon, actually. We'll see. All right, chat. So we're back in Keycraft here. Can we make a hunter's? Okay, we can't make that. Can we make a lucky key? No. Leveling key? Yes. Leveling key again? No. 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 All right, well, that's the only thing we could have made. It is what it is. It's so easy that we're just gonna do it again, brother. I was so nervous, bro. I thought this was gonna be difficult or something. All right, let's turn on our auto arise. And oh, no way. No, we didn't get him that time. All right, well, it is what it is. Okay, chat. So a dungeon just spawned in on Modi Town. I'm not gonna hold you. They should probably add in an island tracker now at this point too, because for noobs like me, I'm forgetting all the islands and their names and stuff. So Modi, I really don't know what the hell Modi Island is, but we'll figure it out, I guess. All right, chat. So it actually turned out to be the JoJo's Island. So here's the dungeon. I'm gonna run this real quick. It's a rank S dungeon. We'll see what we get. But I just wanted to show you guys the retry thing. That's gonna be part of this new update. So I don't think I've ever actually ran a dungeon on the JoJo's Island, which is just insane to think about, but here we are. Additionally, I wanted to tell you guys that in about 3 minutes or so, the world boss should be spawning. So ideally, I want to be in a server before that happens, or probably better yet, even in my private server. Well, not really. I don't think I'll be able to solo it on a private server. But then I'm scared that in a pub server, as per usual, you can't do anything either because people are just so freaking powerful that they just end up destroying whatever it is that you guys need to do, and you get no contribution, and it ends up not working out, you know? By the way, I'm gonna let you guys know right now, this dungeon sucks, bro. It's super cool looking, but bro, 11 rooms and there's a lot of enemies. Like, nah, I'm good off of this, twin. I really am. All right, guys, here we go. Final room. Boss is here. Gotta make this quick. Am I looking the wrong way? Yes, I was. So yeah, we gotta make this quick. There you go. So like I told you guys, look, this is how dungeons now work. So you can retry the dungeon while you're in here if you go through the portal. Otherwise, you can just leave as per normal, or as per usual, rather. Okay, so see what I told you? The boss spawned in on Face Heal Town and it was already defeated. I'm gonna try to join my private server. This is oh my god, I'm telling you, man, playing on pub servers on this game is just impossible, bro. But I'm gonna see if I can get it to spawn in our private server, or if it's gonna be in the same area on every server. So it should be on Face Heal, which is Bleach, but I forget where Bleach is at. Oh, this way. By the way, we just completed a quest that gave us a key, and let's check this out. I don't really know if it's gonna be the same in every map, or if the world boss, yeah, that might be the world boss. Actually looks like it. So let's click auto click and we're unmount, and there you go, we just defeated the world boss. It's that easy, bro. My question is gonna be whether or not if we can actually just keep reopening new private servers and have the boss spawn in as is usually the case, like with other dungeons and Infernal Castle and stuff like that. Because if that's the case, I'm just gonna set my spawn point over here at Face Heal, and we'll keep doing this. Even though I don't think whatever world boss that is, if it happens to be that the shadow that you get is the boss that you're facing, but yeah, I don't think that this shadow would be good enough to actually get into my team rotation, but I guess we'll figure it out. And no, not really. Okay, well that sucks. I was about to cheese this method too, but I think that these new updates are W additions to the game. I like them.